What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Some. Hit the keys. Here today to bring you guys my top 10 free plugins of 2021. This list is comprised of instruments and effects. I've reviewed all of these plugins. The one stipulation is that the plugin had to come out in 2021. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into these plugins. Some, hit the key. All right, guys. So this list isn't gonna go from worst to first or first to worst. Basically call me Bob the Builder because we're just gonna build a beat with all these plugins so that you guys can hear what they sound like. We're not gonna get into all the parameters and all the dials because I've already done reviews on them, so you can check that out. Make sure you guys comment down below though and let me know what your favorite plugins are of 2021. But with no further delay, let's go ahead and get right into the first plugin. So the first plugin is LoveFi by Quiet Music. So this is basically a lo-fi piano. It sounds like this. So it's a pretty solid little lo-fi plugin. It's got a few different synths. It's got a drum kit. It's got a bunch of different pianos. So it's a nice little plugin. I like it a lot. You can mess with the mod depth and rate, the reverb down here. So it's a pretty solid little plugin. The second plugin that I'm going to bring to you guys today is by Cymatics. It's called Origin. I'm not even going to lie. This is probably my favorite free plugin that has come out this year. With this plugin, basically this is your lo-fi go-to or really any modern genre of music. So let's basically throw this on that piano and see what it sounds like. So here's the piano without Origin. Now, once we throw Origin on the piano, it's going to sound like this. So it's going to give you that noise that you want. It's got a few different noise options from cassette to reel to vinyl. It's got a resampling right here. You can mess with saturation, movement, and chorus. So you can change the sound a lot. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. The third plugin that I'm going to bring to you guys today is called Splash Pro. Splash Pro is basically a random MIDI generator. So it generates MIDIs for melodies, for bass, for drums, and it generates vocals for you. So you can just type in the vocal, the words, and it'll sing the words for you, either a male or a female. With this plugin, it's very simple to use. You're basically going to come to one of these parameters down here, and you're going to just change it, whether it's your variation, your chordiness. All you got to do is just move the slider and it'll, obviously change that for you. Note length, octave, velocity, so on and so forth. It has different genres that it'll play for you: pop, hip hop, rock, or it's got different techniques, limited hand playing and all that stuff. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hit this compose MIDI after you get your parameters right. And then you're just going to drag this and drop this into your channel rack, and it's going to lay the MIDI out for you. So it's very simple. What we're going to focus on though for this demonstration is the vocals. So I've actually got a vocal laid down already. And so this is what the vocal sounds like with the melody.
Something you save me, you save me.
And so it's pretty simple to use. We'll throw some effects on it real quick so that we can make it sound, a little better. So we'll throw an EQ, a reverb, and a delay on there, and it's going to sound like this now.
Something you save me, you save me.
And with that too, you can keep randomizing it, and every time you randomize it, it'll make the person sing differently. All right, guys, so coming in fourth, we have Vinyl Guitar by Echo Soundworks. This is basically just an acoustic guitar, but I love the way that this guitar sounds. It sounds like this. So it has different controls down here at the bottom, from fret noise to string buzz to pickup noise, reverb, attack release, dynamics. You can change the body. So basically you can change the way the notes sound, the release. This is going to basically make it a little louder. It also has different play settings that you can mess with. It's got different reverb settings that you can mess with. You can change the strings from nylon to non-nylon strings. So it's pretty nice. So this is basically what we have now all together with the piano and the guitar. Up fifth, we have 25 by Native Instruments. I'm not sure how long this is going to be free for, but the whole time that it has been out and all of 2021, it has been free. So I kind of had to throw this one in here. This plugin is pretty solid. There's a bunch of different free sounds. So you have everything from like brass to bass to flutes to mallets, organs. Obviously, you can see everything here. So it comes with a bunch of different sounds. And it's got, all of them have different effects on them as well. So it's a pretty solid little plugin. I would definitely recommend getting over to Native Instruments now, because it's good for the Contact 6 free player. And it's only going to be free, they say, until the end of the year. Granted, they've said that a couple times this year, but I had to include it because it's been free all of 2021. This is the only plugin I haven't done a review on. So now let's add this to our beat and see what we have. So basically, this is what the Native Instrument sounds like that I'm using. All right, so now let's go ahead and throw it with this guitar and with this piano and see what it sounds like. And coming in at sixth, I got an absolute banger for you. I got Monster Bass by Monsterdawg. This is by far my favorite free bass plugin that's come out this year. The reason why I love this plugin so much is because it has different kinds of bass. So it has electric bass, it has synth bass, and it has acoustic bass. So you can use it for basically whatever genre of music that you're making. So I can use this for lo-fi, boom bap, trap, whatever it is that I'm making. Basically, it sounds like this, the bass that we're going to use. So now let's go ahead and see what that sounds like with everything else. So, you know, sounds pretty fire. And up at 7, we have Initial Clipper by Initial Audio. This is probably the best free clipper plugin that you will find. What's nice about this plugin is that it does have saturation along with the clipper, and it has your LUFS meter for you too. So basically I have it on some drums. This is what the drums sound like without the Initial Clipper on there. Now let's go ahead and throw Initial Clipper on there, and this is what it's going to sound like. So you can hear the drastic difference in how the drums sound. Let's go ahead and hear how that sounds in the beat. And the 8th plugin that I got for you guys today is called Gatelab by Audiomodern. It's just as the name would apply, it's a gate plugin, but it's pretty solid because you can like draw steps in that you're gating, and you have a left and right so that you can just gate the left and the right side. Again, I've done a review on this, so you can get all the details on that in the review. But basically this is what the beat sounds like without the Gatelab on there. All right, so with the Gatelab, I drew an automation on there. And so now this is what it's going to sound like. So it gives it a nice little bounce, you know, that's pretty solid. And coming in at number 9, I have Samplab Basically, this plugin takes samples and it turns them into a MIDI. So it can take your audio sample or your audio loop and get you the MIDI notes. It does a pretty good job. It's pretty accurate. It's not 100% accurate. The free version, you only get 10 seconds. There is a paid version. They give you a minute's worth of audio. So basically with this, all you have to do is you can use this right here to search for your audio, or you can just grab your audio from the folder if you know where the folder is at. And just grab it and drop it right in here like this. And then after you drop it in there, it'll give you this. It'll tell you it's too long if it's too long. So you might have to cut your sample into parts, but that's okay because it's a free tool. Sometimes you got to use workarounds. And then boom, like that, it'll find all the notes for you. So it sounds like this. And so then you can take this. And you can just drag it and drop it into your channel rack and bam, now you have all the MIDI notes. So solid tool. And the 10th and final free plugin that I got for you guys on my list of top 10 free plugins in 2021 is Reverse Delay by Sasch Art. It's basically, as the name would imply, it's a free reverse delay. So basically this is what the guitar sounded like without the reverse delay on it. And then we throw some reverse delay on there, and this is what it sounds like. So that's not a bad little reverse delay plugin at all. So that's my list for you guys. That is my top 10 free VST plugins of 2021. These are all plugins that I sincerely use. They're just not what everybody else thinks is the top 10. It's what your boy uses. I'm gonna go ahead and play the beat out in full for you guys at the end of the video in case you stuck with me this long so that you can check it out. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you already know what to do. Drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you could be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Something you save me. You save me.
All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.